And step pause, turn pause, pivot step pause, Eric Butler. It looks like we're having a seizure here. This is actually making the band. The episode is number 8. I think that means we're on episode number 7 because of the first 2 episodes. Then we skipped an episode. So
we
maybe
skipped episode 4, I think, was it?
So that would mean that we're actually on, I don't know how many episodes. You're watching it. You clicked on it. Title is there. You figure it out. We'll know once it's uploaded. But what happened last week, Eric? Missy Mysterious' sister died. They found her body parts.
Oh yeah, was it also last week or was it 2 weeks ago when there was a race war?
2 weeks ago was racism.
Okay, sorry.
Last week was love.
And
you better get your mind right.
Now I'm not really remembering. It'll come back to me once we start playing it. It'll come back to me.
Chopper wanted to leave because he was fighting everybody.
Chopper did want to leave. Okay, yeah. See, it's coming back
because Mysterious, the guy threw the garbage can at Chopper, and he's like, "What? I just threw a garbage can at him." I'm like, the cops are looking for you. Well, I'll talk to the cops when I talk to them.
Yeah.
I gotta reposition myself as I always do for this. Face the screen. I gotta get the big. There's a big blank big screen. 50-inch TV. Or maybe not 50, but 42. That guy looks like Kevin Gates. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either, but I just love the amount of throwbacks in this. So many jerseys.
This was the best part of the show, though, I thought, when they're just freestyling all the time.
So we're back in the house.
I can't really predict what it's going to be. What I can predict is that people are going to be going home.
Mm-hmm. The girls are doing singing acapellas.
Everyone is just very nervous, and
I mean, it makes sense because the last one we discovered was Danity Kane.
Why they should be in the house.
This girl tilting her head the whole time. I just want to understand why I'm in the house.
Chopper high, cruising the block, I let her ball low. We bad boys, so we hitting your wife. Plus we keep a lot of guns, but we willing to fight.
So we're hitting your wife.
Pretty dark.
And then he just takes a sip of some sort of alcohol.
It brings this soft spot in my heart, knowing it could be me.
I don't remember feeling like this.
My boyfriend's
this is a classic Ashanti
track. We've been together for like 3 years going, gosh, I don't want you to leave, but I gotta go.
So this guy can come visit her in New York, it looks like.
Everything, sometimes you be thinking things like, is he doing his thing? You know what I mean? Like,
probably just lives.
I trust him. It's not like I don't
If I wasn't
him,
me, Eric, I would have no
when
idea
you're
what she was saying.
Somebody,
is he doing his thing?
Starts to wonder, but
He's probably just living in Brooklyn. He doesn't live that far.
Him. But it's hard.
Working at the bodega.
Yeah, probably. You're at like an AT&T or something in Brooklyn.
Kiosk?
Yeah.
B-roll of police officers.
And some NERD.
Dylon gets a phone call from somebody. Oh, his lawyer. Oh. So you're going to jail either way.
Look at that cell phone.
From the crimes, as a
the antenna.
Being arrested, being locked up. The turning point of my life. I started DJing, playing music like that, and then just writing seriously.
So regardless to what I'm going in, there's no way that they could erase a violation of probation and get extra probation in the meantime?
No, there's no way of avoiding jail. Maybe it could be delayed temporarily, but I need you in court and we'll make plans.
All right, I got you. I got framed up in a thing where some kid or whatever got beat up. And because of my past, anything bad happens around that neighborhood, I'm bound to just, get picked up. Everybody knows.
Let's pause that for a second, Eric Butler. I got framed up in a thing where a kid got beaten up or something, and anything that happens in that neighborhood, I'm bound to go down for it. Thoughts, Eric?
Just anything. So, I mean, he's clearly the villain of, I would venture to say, I don't know where he's from, but he got the island vibe. There's a lot of island. A lot of Caribbean and Flatbush. I don't know. He might be from Flatbush, but yeah, I'm sure whatever happens in the neighborhood, anytime anything goes wrong, the cops are like, "Where's Dylon?
Dylon.
I'm sure he's the scapegoat.
Has nothing to do with his felonies and his probation. Dylon leaves to meet his lawyer. I think that's it.
Come upstairs on the deck. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
And I'm sure that he's not going to tell anybody in
It's not bad,
management about
bad or
that
anything.
until
I have
anything
questions.
happens.
From yesterday. Never really thought this before yesterday, but I have a very, very strong feeling that you're pregnant. Really? Like, I have a really...
What?
Like, I was
Why?
staring at you all day yesterday. I don't know if you noticed me.
You were staring at me?
Yeah, but you look like 4 months pregnant. Like, straight up. You look like you're at least 4 months pregnant.
For real?
For real.
I had no
Allison thinks I'm
idea.
pregnant. A lot of people used to say, "Are you pregnant?" Because I always had like a little chunkiness around the waist.
That would be so brutal.
You're not.
This poor girl.
Oh,
Just give me the line.
wait. So
Just
she's
give me
not
the
pregnant.
light.
She confirms that she's not pregnant, or does she
She
just
said
not
that
know?
people. I don't think she knows, but she said people used to say that they think I'm pregnant because I have a gut, essentially. And then we switch over to just give me the light. Yeah.
Shauna Paul. Okay, all right.
We were talking with that, my girl and I, yesterday, that in Toronto, Sean Paul and the song Get Busy, where he's in a basement party and Caribbeans are banging on the ceiling and stuff and the
I do remember
air
that
ducts.
one. Yes.
That was the most Toronto music video of all time.
Wait,
And we
is he
described
from Toronto?
no, but the music was very popular in Toronto, and there's a lot of Caribbeans, and I believe that was filmed in Toronto. But he was basically seen as like a Canadian guy at the time, and it's like there was sort of this era in the early 2000s where people realized how many Caribbeans there are in Toronto. It's like, hey, there's also Jamaicans, there's also Guyanese, there's also Trinidadian people, and it's just at the time like he's wearing. It had to be in Toronto. He comes in. He's wearing a big furry coat with the furry hood. He goes into a basement with like. I'm gonna say it's Toronto. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
We'll
they were
see.
banging
I
on
was
that.
worried, man. I'm like, oh, where'd Dylan go, man? I'm like, oh, because you ain't say nothing to nobody. You ain't told me nothing.
Allah
I've been
and
in court
died
many
on.
times, unfortunately. And for the first time, being in that courtroom and watching the judge and the DA, and I just felt like I went to hell for a second, man. And it's like, yo, I'm an artist. Why am I
Filmed
here?
in Woodbridge,
I make
Ontario. Take
music.
that,
God
Eric.
forbid I go to jail or something like that.
That close to
I
Toronto?
hate it.
It's
Not
close,
like before.
or it's a
Before,
richer
whatever.
area.
Now, that ain't for me, man.
Wait, pause it for a second.
Yeah.
I'm curious though, because he went to go talk to his lawyer and he didn't tell anybody. They didn't know what was going on. So I mean, what do we think they do? Like, obviously they're not gonna air what's happening 24 hours a day, but like, what do they do during the day? We see them; they have to do the workouts sometimes. They freestyle sometimes, but like, are they free to just come and go as they please?
That's the confusing part. I think they're allowed to go around the house and go to the store, but I think they're supposed to live there during the day. But it seems like they have a little bit of leeway.
Okay.
Diddy's not going to like it though when he locks them in the studio or locks them out of the studio. That's it. I'm shutting the studio down.
Which he did do, right? He did do that
many
I
times.
did it, and I am.
Oh, she is pregnant.
I found out that I'm pregnant, so I'm definitely going to have my kid because I think it's a blessing, although it's not at the right time.
You okay? Mm-hmm. You sure?
Yeah, it's a lot to swallow. I know.
You don't say.
Yeah.
There's no jokes there at all, by the way.
I don't think they're gonna pick me if I'm pregnant.
No, Jamira, no.
Why would they pick me over everybody else if I got a situation like this?
Poor girl. But how come somebody can tell that you're pregnant just by looking at you and you have no idea?
Yeah, what? 4 months and no, you did you? Oh, look at the time port, the 2-way.
He's wearing a starter. Let's go. We gotta go back to that for the audio listeners. He's wearing a. I'll mute it and play for a second. Diddy appears to be wearing what I think is a custom starter jersey, and you'll take note what the number on the jersey is. Here it comes. Bad Boy Entertainment. The number is 69 on the jersey.
Where we at?
It's collared.
They're mad that she's in the house.
Doesn't like a
right now.
collared shirt that's a
Huge ass
jersey
numbers.
that says number 69.
Yeah, it looks like a Harlem Globetrotters or
His
something.
sister got murdered. She went back home to Detroit. Dylan.
It's a Sean
in the
John
heat of this
jersey,
whole mysterious
actually.
Thing happening comes to me. He's like, I have an emergency. He said he had a court
So they've got a girl whose sister's murdered, a pregnant girl, guy throwing garbage cans, and a guy with
All this
felonies.
was happening in the same day.
Mysterious
Yo, saying all this
Dylan and
information.
Jamira yesterday.
I need some cheesecake.
Who the hell's that guy?
I don't know. I was thinking the same
Jamira needs to
thing.
talk to y'all.
Basically, I just wanted to let everybody know last night I found out I was pregnant. And, I wouldn't say
The
I'm ready to be
manager's
a
wearing a
mom,
shirt
but
that says
this is
sexy
one of
on
those
it.
situations where you just have to grow up and have to accept the responsibility.
Don't even cry about it. It's a blessing.
Eric, are we seeing any parallels from 2022 to 2002 of the girl saying you just got to accept responsibility and go with it? Not
And
in
it's a
2022, you
blessing.
don't. It's
And it's
not
a
a blessing.
blessing.
You should be celebrated for going down to Planned Parenthood in 2022. You just know that would be it. Maybe
Yeah.
not with black people, though. But,
No, they would.
wait, what am I saying? In New York, right?
They would turn this in 2022. They would turn this into an ad for Planned Parenthood. It would just be like,
You could still become an artist.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course she would have to win, or she would come in second or something. Like, you know how like the American Idol, like second place contestants are still celebrities and they still get, so it would be like, look, like if she would have had this baby, then she would have been kicked off the show. She would have had to leave the show. But you can just go down to the local Planned Parenthood, have it sucked right out, and boom, you're a star. We'll give you a gold trophy. That's what
With
would
the
have happened.
exact same wordage.
Yeah, exactly.
Staying positive is the thing. I'm
Different
gonna
time.
have
Different
my
time.
baby. I'm not
What
gonna
is
let
this
it
music?
like stop me from doing what I want to do.
She's
Like
definitely
R.
feeling
Kelly or
down.
something.
She's kind of hard on herself right now. I can tell.
It happens, and you just gotta live with it, and I gotta deal with it, and I'm gonna deal with it.
Well, she's being very mature. She gets applause for that reason.
My own. And they can be nerve-wracking at times, but they're beautiful. And
Doesn't
if you
this
want this
Sarah
dream,
girl have like 3
nothing's
kids or
gonna
something?
hold you
Yeah, I
back
think she's got a
from
handful.
accomplishing your goal.
A handful. Yeah, I just got a handful of kids. Not sure how many exactly.
So, they told me you got like
Dial on in Diddy's office.
Why don't you just tell me honestly?
I'd like to also point out that Diddy's wearing the, as you mentioned, AT&T, help desk headset on of the time.
I was on probation or whatever. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal, but I was on probation.
When you going back and forth for court, is there a chance you're about to do some time?
Yes.
It's not that big a deal. I could go to jail then.
When are you supposed to do some time? Like, honestly.
October.
October for how many months?
8.
But how would you
Oh my God.
You knew you had to do, you knew you had to do 9 months.
For the simple fact I'm fighting it, because I'm not guilty.
I feel bad because it's like, I see Puff, the way he looks at my situation, it is a burden, and it's not something that I feel like he should be dealing with. I'm all with, innocent proven guilty. I'm also with, if you get caught in a jam, but I gotta be able to assess the situation.
Why didn't you tell me?
If you get caught in a jam.
I just heard that, you got like a little personal situation now you need to discuss, like tackling things head on, What's pop?
What's he got in front of him? The Altoids?
Citrus Altoids, yeah.
Found out that I'm, pregnant or whatever, but I didn't want
Or whatever.
it to be the reason why I'll be eliminated or something like that.
It ain't like no way, shape, or form trying to discriminate on somebody because they have a personal situation, which is beautiful, which is, it's nothing negative, it's only beautiful,
Well, that's nice of you, Diddy.
It's not just
But we can't have no
about you.
pregnant
It's
ass
like-
bitches up in this
it's like
house.
about the whole group.
I don't want to give up, and just praying and hopefully.
I believe in God, and I know He don't let things happen unless it's for a good reason.
Definitely good talk.
Well, that wouldn't happen in 2022.
We're gonna be straight up with you
No,
later
we're
on
just
today.
gonna have to cut out that God stuff. Why isn't Diddy's hat matching? Is my question.
Testing, 1, 2. Do you
Oh,
hear
got some
what I'm
Snoop
talking
Dogg.
about? Am I coming through? Come on.
Who is this guy now?
That's her.
Oh, okay. But this is the same B
right
roll
now
as
it's kind of
before.
hard for me.
Where they
I
just
think he
sit in
was,
front of the
like,
same
cheating.
car every
You
time.
just don't understand the way I'm feeling. You're talking real fast, but you're not thinking.
I accused him of
Corey.
cheating, and he gets really upset.
I'm thinking, I know I don't want to lose you.
All
I
right,
know
well, you
I
should have
don't.
thought about that. You know what I mean?
Oh, so he
Like,
did cheat
a
on
lot
you.
of times, like I said, you don't get a second chance
Listen,
to
remember,
prove yourself to
I
somebody.
did think about
if you
it.
really felt like you wanted to be with me, you would never even put yourself in that situation. Because I would have never done it.
Right now, I'm just really upset,
And I don't know if
This girl seems really
I can
nice.
forgive him.
No, I can't believe I would never even sit up here and listen to you say it's not your fault because you
She's
control
still in
what
the house,
happens with
though.
you. All right.
Wait, but
Don't
so
even sit up there and say
he
This guy
cheated on
saying-
her. He cheated on her,
And he's saying it's not
and
his fault.
he's saying it's not his fault, but she's pregnant. We're not exactly sure how far along she is. The one lady said she appeared to be 4 months, which if she's 4 months, that's 4 missed periods that she just ignored.
Yes.
So we don't know
Whatever.
exactly.
She's just stressed out.
We don't know how far along she is, and we don't know if her boyfriend cheated on her, which they're not married. That's a different story, but he cheated on her and then came back to her, got her pregnant, and now that she knows she's pregnant, she has to have his kid as she leaves him. Is that what's happening?
I think what's happening here is we're discovering that your true calling is a talk show of some sort. Where you speak to troubled black youth
Okay,
and
well,
understand their situation.
okay, I'll be Black Maury.
Black Oprah?
No,
But,
okay.
But unlike Oprah, you can't be suggesting serial rapists and crooked healers and stuff.
Copy.
John
Will
of
do.
God.
I like how you say Black
It's not
Oprah
your
because
fault. I don't wanna
she's
hear it,
black.
yo.
I don't really know
That's the
right
joke.
now, because the wounds are still fresh. And
Black Phil Donahue. LaPhil Donahue. My homies.
Ludicrous.
What a
What
song.
we're looking for in this group right now is just a lot of young and motivated
Just
kids.
like Too
We're
Fast,
not
Too
looking
Furious
for
is a great
drop
song.
dead
A 69
talent.
jersey.
Right now we're looking for kids that we can see
listen to some
maturing through this
69
Oh, look at that
jerseys.
early iPod.
This girl's fake tan is unbelievable. They're pretty good singers. They're very good singers. She's not as good.
I don't remember.
Oh, I
him
see
at
they
all.
went from
Walter.
Yeah, she stared at him. They went from best to worst there.
She's the pregnant one.
Too. Yeah. Oh, she raps too.
Oh, she dropped some N-bombs. The New Jersey jersey.
And Wizards.
For the band, they could just pull names out of the hat. There's so much talent here. If I was them, I wouldn't know who to pick either.
The visor.
His voice.
Orlando.
Guy, they won't even show his face.
Nina? I don't remember her either.
We've seen her before.
He said
Flatbush
Flatbush.
Brooklyn. Well done, Eric. Well done. It's kind
Island
of
vibe,
like
you know.
easier. It's kind of like easier to rap, I want to say, with a Jamaican accent because like you're saying so fewer words. And you can basically put them in any order you want, and nobody's going to be like, that doesn't make any sense.
This is true, but I'm gonna give myself credit for calling the Flatbush thing. That's actually hilarious.
Cut up the right eye in the drive-by.
I wanted to let somebody go. I was wishing somebody would up so I could send one of y'all home. It's crowded in the house, you know. Y'all stuck with each other.
Nobody goes home because they're too talented, Eric.
The whole thing is this. Buff that he said,
Dylon's
he's
mother. I
all
almost said
for,
Dylan.
Anybody that's innocent till proven guilty. He understands. He's been in it too.
What has to be done has to be done.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, man. I'm not going to jail. I don't care. I seen too much happening in the future. Like I'm so confident. I really feel like
If he really is confident that he didn't do anything, though, then I guess study the course.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he was just framed up.
Trying to do a new version of Hypnotize would be difficult.
Because you just don't know what
The
puppy wants.
sleeves.
You don't like her
I think
10-foot
I
wide
have a
sleeves
very
there?
good chance just because I'm putting towards a lot of effort and I'm not willing to give up.
Wait,
I
so
think
she's
that's
not
the most
leaving?
important thing.
No.
Okay.
Hey, you ready?
Diddy arrives to make a cut for the third time in the last minute
And
of
a
the song.
giant throwback.
Is that,
Giant football jersey.
Devin, no, not Devin Jordan's basketball, but
Give me a marker. Give me a marker so I can sign my name, make it official. Bad boy for life.
What is
you
he
want to show
doing?
me what y'all have prepared? Yeah.
And this is how it should be done. It's our style, it's identical to none. You ain't safe with your money and guns. Cause I'm out there burning. And me dog's not wrong. You heard it.
That's not that good.
I'm only 19. You trying to get in the game at age 30.
The fact is, some people are going home.
Both fists up, 4 fingers down with one up.
I'm just trying to.
I wish they would literally let like their freestyles and their verses play more.
I'm ready, I'm hungry, I'm not gonna be denied. I have
That
my
would have been
mind
some good
set,
bonus
you know,
content for them to
just
put out in
killing
an
the
early internet age.
Wait, so like evil Dylon.
The outfits?
Well, Allah is like Dylon's evil twin, or maybe Dylon. They look similar, but he's got the guitar. It's like a Wario thing going on. That's two Mario references today.
That's like the outfits. Like this girl's so fake tan. This other girl's sleeves are hanging down to the floor. Like this
They got
girl
the
on the right.
midriff.
Yeah, she's so 2002. Her head's going to explode. The hair, the outfit, everything.
I'm doing real good. We're all doing everything on time and on tag.
Diddy's got the earpiece in still, so he can just not pay attention if he needs
Even though
to.
that our nerves are like up to the skies.
Cause he's feeling me, he's not feeling you. You know we got him like stop, wait, listen. Stop behind cruising the block.
Kim Duncan jersey. It's almost like they're trying too hard to make a song. And like, why are they all like singing and rapping at the same time?
I mean, that's what they were supposed to do, right?
I think y'all work gelled well together.
They all want to be Dem franchise boys.
Dwindle it down a little bit. I know that
probably a couple
didn't
years
expect
later
it.
though.
One of the hardest things because there's so much talent. So you may damn near get excluded, not because of your talent, just because realistically you may not fit with the look of the group. Your tone may not be right. It may not fit with the sound of it. But then also it's also me going with a gut feeling too.
All of Diddy's closest assistants are women. You notice that?
Well, what about now the fat chubby dude?
Well, yeah, he's the vice president of the company, though.
I think the personality and, you know, the hunger is just going to make the band.
I'm going to go talk to them for a second, or y'all can go to
It's
your
just
room, do
accepted
whatever.
that everybody should be wearing a jersey and matching
like
hat.
You can pinpoint people and like say,
Who the hell
okay,
are you,
they're the next
Walter?
one to
I
go.
don't know.
Everybody has talent, so that's why I believe that, you know, everybody's in jeopardy.
This guy wants to be Jimi Hendrix, that Allah guy.
During this
She's
whole
got the
competitive
shades on
process,
in the
we
back.
have tried to create certain programs that will give us some insight on who'll be good for a group and who maybe won't be good for a group, whether it's the tones of their voices, their attitudes, their looks, their complexions with
And all
each
these
other,
sunglasses,
the way they
the-
move and vibe with each other, all the things that are important when you're putting together a group. I'm ready to let Jamie go. I think he got a lot of skill, a lot of talent. I'm just not feeling like the overall naturalness of it. It's like so much trying, so much like forced things, you know what I'm saying?
So much trying.
The pregnant young lady gotta go. When you're launching a group, when you're getting into the world of
Pregnant young lady
entertainment for the
gotta
first time, you have to have no hours, no commitments, no responsibilities, let alone raise a child. I wish her the best of luck. May God bless her. There's something different
Pregnant lady
about
gotta
that.
go.
Like, the way he pours his heart into it, he shouldn't be disqualified because he gotta go do a little bit. Because
He shouldn't be disqualified if he's gotta go to jail.
If you let this kid a second chance, like, yo, we'll have a job for him.
Oh, so they're gonna go vouch for him.
So a lot of the cats we working
Use
with,
that
they have
star
some
power.
baggage. Dylan, I think he has a lot of talent, but he has a legal problem. Jamira, yeah,
He's so lucky then to be on this show.
And Dylan for now. Just those four.
Yeah, and it was straight.
So we haven't seen people get cut since they moved from just like
come
The
downstairs,
auditions to the
when
house,
she says
correct?
my name,
Yeah,
it's
because people just
like
had to
a big
leave.
smack in the face. I know that I'm gonna get eliminated.
First of all, I want to say, I think y'all have done an excellent job. This right here is definitely the hardest part of my job. I wanted to tell y'all I appreciated y'all commitment, and y'all have done a great job. But as far as for the group, I'm gonna have to let y'all go.
5 people, is that?
Oh.
Hello?
Can you come and get me?
That's brutal.
I got cut.
You there?
This experience means a lot to me.
This
I've
is
met
the
a lot
pregnant
of great
woman, by the way.
people. I've learned a lot. I think I've grown artistically, and if I had it to do all over
So they're
again,
cutting
I'd still do it,
Dylan
even
just
if I
in
knew I
case
was
he
gonna
goes to
get
jail,
cut.
but they're going to try to
I
not
still
get
do
him
it.
sent to jail?
I guess so.
¿Tú me oyes? Vente ahora.
Jasmine can sing.
Oh, she's
she has
Puerto
a good look.
Rican.
I just didn't think she would fit into a hip hop group because her sound was more sultry and Latin.
Must have not been meant to be. I'm really trying not hard to cry. I don't want to cry.
When she was running away, I took it as her not wanting to show her emotions on camera. Sarah and I have to go and chase her down because we want to give her a hug, a goodbye hug. We felt like, we were losing a sister, a friend,
Sure.
a bandmate.
We're gonna miss you, yo. I love the experience. My boys in this house.
Packs up
Wayne
his
Reed.
because he's
forget. I made some
what's
real
his
close
face?
friends.
Eating a pizza,
I
laying
wish them the
down,
best of
face
luck.
forward. Fred, I'm trying to think of his name.
All right, check this. I just want to say the time has been wicked. You know what I'm saying? I loved every second of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grew to be family and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go away for a little while.
The DA, the judges, the court system got me going.
The system
He's going
designed
on
for
his-
black youth, them for fail. Smile up in my face, but them don't really care. Survive or stay alive through the air.
Bad Boy gave me a little opportunity.
So he's basically saying it's not his
Said
fault that he's going
possibly,
to jail. Damn system ruined the black youth.
try and keep me free.
But
Just
Not
the
to be
intention
fault
of
that
it
I
is
beat
real.
that guy up. Wasn't me when I stomped his face in.
But we know that he comes back.
Yeah, I know. So who knows? See, yeah, he's blaming the system, Eric. Another episode in the books. Unauthorized opinions. Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube, everything else, Eric.
Yes,
Any
sir.
closing thoughts there on that episode? Just people
No.
getting cut, a girl getting pregnant.
Well, yeah,
Dylon
we
going to
saw
jail.
we saw our parallels, or we saw these things that would never happen today. From
That's true again.
a black girl getting punished for being racist towards a white man wouldn't happen. Calling
Mhm.
a child a blessing from God and not murdering it wouldn't happen.
Fair.
And now we got Dylon, who is of course made legendary by Dave Chappelle, who is off the show. But I am interested because I truly don't remember how he makes it back. So that will be fun to watch.
All right, and it's just the system's fault, man.
Yeah.
Them violent system ruining the youth, them black children.